What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. As always, I'm Jay, and guys, breaking news: Marvel has just released its slate of next films for Phase 4 of the MCU. And oh boy, guys, this is definitely a crazy list, and I actually have to have my phone out to kind of take a look at everything in a more comprehensive manner. Phase 4 is going to be comprised of not only the movies, but also TV shows that were in the making and actually in the mentioning beforehand. So as the slate is kind of revealed to us, it's going to start with the Black Widow film, which is also going to have returning, but as a prequel kind of tale, Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff. Then you have the Falcon Winter Soldier TV series, which is going to be going to Disney Plus. Then it's the Eternals, which is, again, one of those vague kind of non-household comic names, starring Angelina Jolie and some other well-known up-and-coming actors as well. I believe the Wrinkle in Time director is directing that. Then you have Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings. Again, not a household character, but if any Marvel fan knows Shang-Chi, they know that he's kind of a kung fu master. He's the master of kung fu, as it were. And the Legend of the Ten Rings, as you all know, the Ten Rings camp is who kidnapped Tony in the first place in the original Iron Man film. That also is inclusive of the Mandarin, which in Iron Man 3 was a fake Mandarin, and in the one-shot from Marvel, they actually reveal that there is a true and real Mandarin, which I'm assuming will be coming through in this one, maybe, or at least the illusion of him. Then you have Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and that's really enticing because is that going to be inclusive of different versions of different characters? Are we going to be jumping to different universes and having different people from there come through? Also, it's reported that Elizabeth Olsen is going to be starring alongside Benedict Cumberbatch inside of that film. So Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange are going to be teaming up, which is definitely an interesting premise already off the bat. Then after that, we had the Loki series, which was announced. But then Marvel Studios' What If? And this right here, I'm not clear as to whether it's going to be a TV show or a film. Most likely a TV show, because this way it'll be more serialized. They'll have a lot more options of what they can do. And it'll definitely be interesting if they can actually incorporate Uatu, the Watcher, in there, which is definitely an amazing prospect. Aside from that, again, we have the Hawkeye television show on Disney+. Then there were a couple very, very, very cryptic yet also puzzling things that were announced. Most puzzling for me is Thor number 4, which is called Thor: Love and Thunder, which has been confirmed that Natalie Portman will be the titular character. And alongside her coming back, there will also be Tessa Thompson coming into the fray as well, again, as Valkyrie. And I know that Jane Foster took up the mantle of Thor at some point, but why are they doing this all of a sudden now? And then on top of that, it's just mind-blowing that Natalie Portman is coming back into the Thor series. One of the greatest reactions that was said to have been done, and I saw a clip of it, was when they announced that Blade was coming back to the big screen. But not only that this surprise Blade kind of integration into the Marvel Cinematic Universe was also going to be starring former Marvel TV alum Mahershala Ali as Blade. You didn't think that they were going to find a niche for him to kind of come into, but Marvel's saying, you know what, screw it, we're going to throw Blade up there, we're going to make him our own official MCU now that he's kind of been dormant for, I mean, damn near a decade, if not more than that. I'm a little foggy on when Blade Trilogy came out, and I don't include the Spike series or anything with Sticky Fingers like whatsoever. To round out that whole panel, one of the most cryptic things that occurred is actually that Kevin Feige says that despite not being up there, that Fantastic Four and the X-Men will factor in to this fourth phase of the MCU. And that in and of itself is a juicy tidbit because, again, how are they going to put them forward? And, you know, looking at that, none of the main superheroes are really coming back in a major film per se, except for Doctor Strange and Black Widow. But again, Black Widow is going to be a prequel. And as far as anything else on here, I mean, nothing really jumps at me. I'm not really interested in the Eternals because I'm not familiar with it. But Shang-Chi, I am totally into because of one, I'm a kung fu fan, and secondly, I want to see what they do with Shang-Chi the character and the Legend of the Ten Rings and everything, and where they go on that thread. But yeah, the Doctor Strange film with Scarlet Witch is definitely one that I'm very enticed by and definitely looking forward to. Again, Thor Love and Thunder might be questionable for me just because of the drastic changes they're doing. And again, I'm not quite sure why this kind of fourth Thor film really caused Natalie Portman to come back, so it's going to be a little weird for me. And yeah, as the news develops, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be mentioning it. But overall, guys, what do you think about the slate of Phase 4 Marvel films, sans Fantastic Four and X-Men officially confirmed as of yet, and the fact that we're not going to have like a Spider-Man film or anything like that as far as this is concerned in the near future. But all in all, guys, like I said, comment below. Let me know what you think about the slate of Marvel Studio Phase 4 films and kind of TV shows that's coming out. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you wish that they were going to tell you something more? Again, sans Fantastic Four and X-Men. How did you feel about the Blade film getting announced? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell button. That way you never miss a moment of my content. But anyway, guys, that's all the time that I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I'm Jay, and until next time, take care.